Well, let's go ahead and talk about Christmas week. Never too early to start talking about it. Now, you do have to take this all with a grain of salt, as a lot can change. We're still, let's see, coming up on 10 days away from getting into Christmas week. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a stab at it. We'll continue to keep this updated as we move over the days ahead. So here's what's going to be happening. This is on Sunday, December 21st. This is the GFS model. And you see we have a trough of low pressure swinging across the Midwest into parts of the deep south. Watch what happens as we move throughout Sunday into Monday. It moves to the east. That will likely bring us a chance of some showers and thunderstorms on that Sunday. But as we move over the course of the rest of the week, we could see maybe another trough of some clouds on Tuesday. But look at this. A big ridge of high pressure gets built across the eastern United States, big trough across the central. That would indicate stormy weather Christmas week out to the west. And for us, unseasonably warm and mainly dry weather across our area. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to be happening. This is first December 17th through the 21st. So again, this gets us the end of next week into the week leading up to Christmas. It's expected to be abnormally dry across the northern Gulf Coast, but look at the temperatures, expected to be above average. So that kind of jives with what we're talking about. As we look across the country, you see the northern tier and western United States in that 6 to 10 day period is expected to be wet. But most of the country is going to be on the warm side across from the west coast, southern tier, and into the deep south. Abnormally warm and dry weather. Now, when we talk about temperatures, this is getting into Christmas week. So basically the Friday before Christmas through Christmas Day, you can see the darker colors here indicating a higher likelihood of above average temperatures. Meanwhile, above likelihood of drier than average conditions across the northern Gulf Coast. Looking across the country, and you see where that wet weather is Christmas week, northern tier, western, drier weather across the deep south. But again, most of the country expected to be above average with the exception of a small part of New England and the northern tier, which could be a little bit cooler than average. What that tells us, though, is that we're going to kind of keep things kind of bottled up as far as no intrusions of cold air heading into Christmas week. Now, the ending sign is that after a while, that's going to break and it's going to all have to plunge south. So cold weather, we're not done with it, but at least right now, Christmas week looks to be warm and dry. As we move through the next 30 days, you can see the eastern and southeastern United States a little bit on the wetter side and warmer side with cooler than average conditions up across parts of the Midwest. So anyway, that's a look at your Christmas outlook. We'll continue to keep you updated as we get closer to the big day.